Hello guys, how are you? Welcome to another video. It's Goli, and today we want to see how we can set up a firewall for Azure Database, Azure MySQL Database. And yeah, let's get started. Yeah, so this is my lab environment. I already have it, so I'm using VisLab so for my lab. So you can also get that one. It's an online platform. And yeah, I already have a database here. Yeah, so this is MySQL flexible servers, but doesn't matter. So it's the default configuration is the same for normal SQL servers, and I already have the test one. So let's see how it is, what is the configuration. And as you know, so as of now, uh, all connections to your database by default are blocked by Azure. Yeah, so you have to set up a firewall to get access to that one. Yeah, after Azure creates for you a database, so when you want to click on create, so it asks you, do you want to create a firewall rule or no? And if you select no, so later you have to do that, because by default all the connections are blocked to your database, right? So first of all, this is your the name of your database, yeah. So the unique name. So and this is the network configuration by default, yeah. So it's just there's nothing here. And public access, so allow public access to this resource through the internet using a public IP address, right? The one that we just saw. And if you disable this one, all the firewall rules that you are going to write, it will be ignored, and then you have to set up a private endpoint. So don't uncheck this box as long as you want to access it through different Azure services or public IP addresses. Yeah, so because if you disable it, then you have to set something internally, yeah, so like private endpoint. So then we will leave this checked, and you can also read here, yeah, this option allows the firewall to permit connections from the specific IP address or any Azure service. If public access, so this option, is disabled, the firewall rules won't be enforced, and any modification made to the firewall rule will be discarded. Yeah? So we will leave it as it is, and I want to test it for you. So here you can again by enforce. So it's enforced by default. So you have to have a certificate, and then I have on downloaded that, and here you can see this is my certificate. So I have renamed it, so the name is a bit longer, so I just rename it. And let's see if I can access to that one. So as you can see, I cannot connect to my SQL, yeah, because this is the default setting, and even from the Azure portal I cannot access it. And then accessing it through another VM or from my local laptop, definitely it is blocked. Yeah, so let's see what the problems. Yeah, so here you can see at current client IP address. So this is IP address of my local machine. Yeah, and here there is a checkbox, allow public access, yeah, from any Azure service with Azure, within Azure, to this server. So I have to check this one, and after checking that one, the Cloud Shell will be able to access to this service. Let's see, and now I have applied that one, and then let's save it. So now you can see it is secure, so it's updated, and now let's test it again. So now you can see I can access to my SQL server, yeah. So it's by checking this box, yeah, because Azure Cloud Shell is an Azure service, yeah, and we had to check it, and that's why now we can use it. But still, from another IP addresses or from my local laptop, I cannot access to this resource, yeah. So I have to set up rules, yeah, if I want to use it. So I hope you have enjoyed that one, and yeah, have a nice day. Bye bye.